everybody, welcome back to See Elise. Today you're gonna see Elise clean. So this is gonna be your typical power hour daily cleaning tasks with the upbeat music and sped up cleaning footage for super motivation. And then I'm also gonna try out 3 new cleaning products that are not my typical products that I use. I've never used these before and they are full of chemicals. But I have 2 problem areas in my kitchen that I want to see if these help with. Not sponsored, they didn't send it to me. I bought it myself because I'm just curious to see if they work. But I'll talk more about that when I get to that part. I'm going to start with just my regular daily tasks and cleaning my whole house. Kind of like a, power hour type clean. So if you want to watch just that part of the video, that's going to be first. Everything I do today, since I'm doing it a little different and I'm breaking my video up into a couple of pieces, I have it all in timestamps down in the description box. So if you want, you could just click on the part that you want to watch, but it's not going to be a super long video. So I encourage you to watch the whole thing if you want to for excellent motivation and product recommendations. So anyway, let's start with cleaning my house first. Ready, set, go. So I wanted to pick up the house, do some laundry, clean the kitchen really well because I want to scrub the countertops and the stove top. And then I want to go outside and play because it's beautiful.
Trying to get away from this life I'm living. Same old things every day. Wanna change this feeling. Wasting no more time. Don't care about what you're saying. Try to keep me down. No time for all your playing. Yeah, even if you doubt me now, you should know I don't care about the things you say. Yeah. I don't even know what I want no more, no more, no more, yeah. I'ma figure out what to do with all my time, my new life, yeah. I don't even know what to do right now, right now, right now, yeah. I'ma figure out what to do with all my time, my new life, yeah. I don't wanna try again, try again, try again, try again. I don't wanna try again, try again. All we had were those memories. Time to make some new ones. Sun is up, I'm wide awake. We're not getting younger. If you still love me, then please just let me go. I won't stay with you. I need to live my own life. Yeah, even if you doubt me now, you should know I don't care about the things you say. Yeah. I don't even know what I want no more, no more, no more, yeah. I'ma figure out what to do with all my time, my new life, yeah. I don't even know what to do right now, right now, right now, yeah. I'ma figure out what to do with all my time, my new life, yeah.
I didn't have a terrible mess in the kitchen like I usually do, but I had a little bit of dishes left over from dinner and then breakfast dishes. I held off on running the dishwasher last night because there was a little bit of room for breakfast, so I did my best to squeeze in as much as I could before I ran it.
I don't wanna try again, try again. Don't wanna do this again. You must have felt this coming. Can we just leave it right here? Never to touch it again. Yeah, even if you doubt me now, you should know I don't care about the things you say. I don't even know what I want no more, no more, no more, yeah. I'ma figure out what to do with all my time, my new life, yeah. I don't even know what to do right now, right now, right now, yeah. I'ma figure out what to do with all my time, my new life, yeah. I don't wanna try again, try again, try again, try again. I don't wanna try again, try again. I don't wanna try again, try again, try again, try again. I don't wanna try again, try again. You know that I'ma keep it cool. With you I feel like breaking rules. On the edge, looking out with no parachute. You know I'm dreaming about us two, playing around without a clue. On the edge, leaning out. With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing, but guess I need more of you.
I completely cleared off all of the kitchen countertops and put everything on the kitchen table because 2 of the cleaning products I'm going to try out today are for my countertops. So I bought a daily granite cleaner from Weiman, I think is how you say it. and then a Granite polishing spray. Now it's not a sealing spray. Sealing you're supposed to do apparently every 6 to 12 months, which I have never done. But I wanted to try this like polish and shine spray to see if I can get a shiny look, because I've noticed that the Granite is looking a bit dull. So after I'm done with the whole house cleaning, I'm gonna try those products out. And then I think I'm gonna do a Granite sealer as well at a different time. I'm totally gonna sound like an influencer saying this, but I've had several people ask me about that Lazy Susan. And unfortunately for you, my mom found it at a garage sale and it was handmade. So I can't tell you where to get it, but it is cool. Here's my pile of everything from the countertops on my table, but I still had some more cleaning in the rest of the house to do, so I'll come back to this.
You know that I'm the queen of overthinking. It's like we're done before we even started.
It's so hard for me to film in my bedroom during the day because the light coming in messes with my camera. My camera cannot handle it. But my daughter put this dog in the window looking out. That's really funny. I moved my ZZ plant in here from the living room and he's getting more light. He seems very happy right now. And so is my cat. He's been here at this time of the day every day. I also got new jewelry holders and I love them because all my jewelry is out in the open. Normally, I'm that kind of person, if everything is put away, it gets messier. So like I just shove everything in a jewelry box, but when it's out in the open, I keep it neat. I'm also itching to get a standing, like leaning mirror right here, and I really want to get new nightstands, but I'm trying to rein myself in and not buy a bunch of crap. But of course I did buy a new duvet cover and a duvet insert. I love it. It's a super king, so it's bigger than even a California king. It's so big and it covers the entire mattress and nobody fights over the blanket. It's amazing, so I do not regret that purchase. And in case you're wondering, that blue blanket that's on top of my bed, my mom made it, and it's called a Mandala Madness. It's super epic. I obviously already made my bed today, but I just needed to dust my nightstands because there's always cat hair on here, and I try to keep up with it as best as I can. I also found the world's biggest Sudoku book. It's humongous. It's like 3,000 puzzles. I didn't know the book itself was actually going to be that big, but I'm not mad about it. Over the past weekend, before this day, my family and I did the heavy lifting cleaning jobs together. And so we got all the toilets scrubbed, the sinks and the mirrors and the tub and everything. So I didn't need to do any big scrubbing jobs in here. Just wash a couple towels, pick up, rinse the tub, and then I needed to clean the shower glass.
It's like you almost know what I am thinking. 'Cause I believe in us. I won't give up on you. I will be holding on for life. You're the best thing, best thing. You're the best thing that I've ever had. You're the best thing, the best thing. You're the best thing. 'Cause you're the best thing that I've ever had. Best thing, best thing. Best thing that I've ever had. Best thing, best thing.
In my daughter's room, I just needed to tidy up her bed a little bit. Her sheets were clean, but she always kicks her blankets around and makes a weird blanket knot at the bottom. So fixed up her bed, and then I hunted for hidden animals and hard toys that she like hides under her pillows in her bed.
You think I'm slowly cutting my ties with you, that I'm done. Here's what you don't know. Feelings, they grow slow. I've just been caring for mine. Now I can feel it. Now I believe it. Baby, tonight is the night. I'm gonna call you up in the name of love. Gonna call you up and tell you that I'm not giving up in the name of love. I'm not giving.
This is our loft area at the top of the stairs where I have my desk and then my daughter has her desk for remote learning. So I just needed to tidy up and then get all of her supplies ready for actual school the next day. She's doing a hybrid model right now, so she does 2 days at school and 2 days online.
Name of love, in the name of love. You think it's easy, yeah. Falling in love, well, maybe for you. I think it's crazy, oh no. But I'll be damned if I'm not a fool. Here's what you don't know. Feelings, they grow slow. I've just been caring for mine.
I got everything she needs for the next day, put it in her book bag, and I brought that over to the mudroom so it's ready to go the next day. And then I tidied up this front door area. This is where we, in our new reality, keep all of our masks and hand sanitizer.
You up and tell you that I'm not giving up in the name of love. I'm not giving up yet on you.
One thing I love about switching to front loading washer and dryers is that my 5-year-old loves to help me switch the laundry.
In the name of love. In the name of love. In the name of love. You think you know me? Say I'm as cold-hearted as they come. You think I'm slowly, no, 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 cutting my ties with you, that I'm done. But I'm not done. I'm gonna call you up in the name of love. Gonna call you up and tell you that I'm not giving up in the name of love. I'm not giving up yet on you. In the name of love, in the name of love. In the name of love, in the name of love. Another broken plate, another called off date. We never seem to get it right. Another heart attack, words that we can't take back. We are the reason opposites attract. Once you slam the door on the second floor, I regret it all.
This is where a snack happened today, so there was some crumbs on the couch. So luckily this Dyson vacuum takes care of that pretty easily.
You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right. Even the words can sting. I wanna change a thing, 'cause without you everything means nothing. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Sitting there by the phone, hoping you'll answer yours. Baby, let's talk. talk until we're fine. You've been in bed for days.
So this concludes the Power Hour cleaning motivation segment of this video. So let's try out our first product. I bought this Weiman glass cooktop cleaner and polish. I wanted to try this because I used their wood floor polish and it worked really, really well. It comes with this little scrubber that has a really comfy handle. This is the cleaner that you get. It's full of chemicals. It's similar to soft scrub, I think. It's white just like that. And you also get this little razor blade for this kit that I bought. This was kind of trash and broke before I could use it. So I just took the razor blade out and I put it in my own. I've tried everything on this thing. This is unique. It's a glass cooktop, but it's still a gas stove cooktop. So you kind of get the best of both worlds, but this was all burnt on when I moved in and I still haven't been able to get it all off. I've tried razor blades, I've tried baking soda, I've tried vinegar, I've tried rubbing alcohol, I've tried vodka, I've tried, you know, like razor blades and Brillo pads and all those things, but I can't get it all off. So I'm hoping this works.
We never get it right, but it still feels right. We never get it right, but somehow it feels right. That's how I feel about you. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right. Even though we can stay, I wanna change it.
After I spread it all around and rubbed it in, I let it sit and it kind of dried a little bit. Then I went in with a razor blade while it was still on there to see how much I could get off on the first pass. I put more product on the left side after I scraped it once to let it sit a little longer because that was the messiest side. And then I started working on the right side.
Alive. So you know that I don't mind about what is wrong and what is right. We keep moving in different rhythms. Still I know what you feel. We keep moving in different rhythms. Two different minds telling lies. That's how we stay alive. At least we try to survive. We're not the ones who hide. Two different minds. Oh, oh, oh. Two different minds.
And here it is all done. It was not hard work. It was a little kind of tedious and time consuming, but it was actually kind of mesmerizing and relaxing, and I think that the results are fantastic.
Okay. 'Cause I am too blind to see when you're in front of me. We keep moving in different rhythms. Two different minds.
So if you have a glass cooktop, 10 out of 10, would recommend. And look, it's 3:33, make a wish. Oh, hope you were quick. Next up is my Granite countertops. I love them, I love the pattern, but lately I've noticed they're a bit dull. When the light hits them, there's a weird haze. It's kind of streaky no matter what I use to clean them right now. It's quite obvious that I need to reseal them. I've never done it, but I wanted to try this new product. It's just a daily granite cleaner and then a polishing spray. It's not a sealant, but I wanted to try and see if I can make them shinier before I do that. I first started out with the Daily Granite cleaner. You just spray it on and rub it around like any other cleaner, but my main complaint is that it stunk. It smelled like chemicals covered up with perfume, just like every other cleaner like that, but I wanted to use them together. It came as a set. I wanted to use the same brand cleaner as the polish.
Two different minds. We're not the ones to hide. Two different minds. Telling lies. That's how
It's worth mentioning that I tested the polish on this inconspicuous corner behind my fridge to make sure it didn't damage anything, and it already looks pretty shiny over there, so I highly recommend you test out a product before you use it so you don't mess up your counters. For this polish, you just spray it on and then you rub it with paper towels or a cloth in tight circles, making sure you hit every spot, and then you go over it again with a dry microfiber cloth to buff the surface. After it was done, I definitely see an improvement. I don't think it was shocking, but the way the light hits it, there's a lot more shine, a lot more glass-like, and I don't see any streaks. That was the biggest pro. However, it was really stinky, and it wasn't the most amazing transformation. I obviously still need to seal it. I think this would be a really good product to use once in a while after my granite is properly sealed, so I'm going to keep it under the sink, but I would say 7 out of 10 would recommend. After I was all done with all the counters, I put everything back where it belongs, and I gotta say, getting every inch of your countertops perfectly cleaned makes your kitchen look really, really bright and clean. So I would recommend doing this every couple months to spruce up your kitchen and make you feel like, man, I have a really pretty kitchen. So I got all the countertops done, I scrubbed the cooktop, I cleaned the whole kitchen, I picked up the whole house, I caught up on the laundry, and now it's time to go outside and play. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time.
same old things every day. Wanna change this feeling. Wasting no more time